Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative Reviews. Today we're taking a look at an iPad Pro. This is a 128 gigabyte space gray model with cellular. This works on T-Mobile, but as of yet I have not activated on T-Mobile. This is pretty much my home tablet. I have taken this out a few times, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you really want to. Here's our quick take of the iPad Pro. Today is December 1st, so we've had this for a little bit. I'm sure a number of people have had it, but if you haven't gotten this yet, here is probably what you're going to go through having the iPad Pro for the first time. Now, I was upgrading from an iPad Air and iPad Air 2. I've had iPad minis in the past, but I found them a little bit too small, and in all honesty, when the iPhone 6 Plus came out, I didn't really see the need for them. So in my stable of devices, I had an iPhone 6, an iPhone 6 Plus, an iPad Air. So when this came along here, I decided to get rid of the iPad Air and now just have the iPad Pro, and I am not regretting that decision at all. Having my hands on it, originally I thought it was huge. I thought, how am I going to hold this thing? This doesn't feel quite right, but I do love that screen. From the moment I got it, I just loved that screen. It is huge. It's 12 by 9 if you didn't know. The iPad Air and iPad Air 2's screen is 9.7 inches, so this is considerably bigger. But now that I've had it for a while, I've actually gotten used to it, and in my mind, this actually feels like an iPad Air to me. Now, how does that actually happen? I've gotten used to the screen real estate. I've actually gone back into a Best Buy and put my hands on an iPad Air 2, and I swore that I actually felt like it was an iPad mini. I could actually put it in my hand, have the bezels go inside my fingers, and I can hold it with one hand upside down. I don't remember doing that earlier on. This one is definitely too big for my hand, but it's definitely okay for one-handed use like this. I do use this one-handed. This is a 1.5 pound device, but I've really gotten used to that weight, and I'm really not seeing that it is too much of a burden to hold all the time. Now, if you want to know the thickness of this device, it's like this. It is about as thick as an iPad Air. It is thicker than an iPad Air 2. For me, I like the structure of this iPad more than the iPad Air 2. It feels sturdy, and I just think it feels like a better tablet. Sound, it sounds great. Screen real estate, again, it really works. Not all the apps are updated for this yet, but they will be, and I'm expecting a lot of pro apps. Currently, I use iMovie a lot to make movies like this one here, but I imagine they're going to be bringing out something that gives you a little bit more to work with than iMovie. I'm thinking something like Final Cut Pro, because for me, I love making videos, I love using iOS devices, but I really need some more just to work with, like, moving a title from the bottom, maybe moving it up a little bit, having the titles flash on screen instead of fade in and fade out. Just a little bit more attention to detail would be great, and honestly, I'd be willing to pay that little bit more. So, as I said, apps aren't really made yet for the iPad for the iPad Pro, but they look amazing on it. Here, for example, is Clash of Clans. Now, it is a huge screen. Now, if you don't know Clash of Clans, you raid, you play, you drop troops, you build bases, all that, but this huge screen real estate really does help when you are using and playing this game, and it goes for every single game. I've played Asphalt, the racing game, and it looks beautiful. I actually hold it so close to my face that I feel like I'm actually in the game. Holding this and turning this like a full-size steering wheel really helps. Another thing that I've been working with is actually editing photos and drawing things. One of my favorite apps is Paper. And what I choose to do here is I keep my stylus in here, and I like to draw things. This is a little TV that I drew here, but I do like to draw things. And here with this giant screen, this is not the Apple Pencil, by the way, this is just a normal stylus. It's really responsive, and it looks beautiful. So I think if I were you, get the iPad Pro. 100%. You will love the screen real estate. The price is a little bit much, starts at $799, but you'll get used to its bigness so quickly, and it'll feel like you would, of course, never would want to go back, and you'll feel like you've been using a device like this for your whole life. So again, I do suggest it, even if you're not a pro user, this is just a bigger screened iPad for most people, and I think that's all really you need. Of course, I'm gonna be very happy when those pro apps come out, but even now, I'm still very happy with it. So I would suggest the normal consumer go out and get the iPad Pro, because you're going to get all your favorite iPad apps, and you're going to get the more detail-oriented iPad apps that will be coming out for this, because it has a lot more power than an iPad Air 2. All right, thank you so much for watching. This has been Matt for Creative Reviews. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Beam, and Instagram. Don't forget, we have a GoFundMe set up. We'd appreciate all donations because we do rely on our own funds. Don't forget to subscribe to Creative Reviews and 5149 Media on YouTube. I will see you guys next time. See ya.